grateful that you're here. My name is Lisa Marie, and I am the founder of Thrive in Healing, the co-founder of Syracuse Yoga Collective, a wellness practitioner, a yoga practitioner, and I'm passionate about us being able to have spaces where we can reconnect with ourselves, where we can reclaim our breath and our body to come home to ourselves. And so today's flow is going to be focused on tension relief. It's getting cold out. I know. It is that time of the year where our body is starting to feel heavier. Maybe you are more sluggish and tired. I want to remind you that there's nothing wrong with you, right? When we can start to feel like this and the world is still moving at a fast pace, we still have to get up and go to work and take care of kids and family and all of the other obligations, we can feel like, what is wrong with me? Why am I so tired? Why am I feeling this way? Our body moves with nature, all right? It is fall, going into winter time. If you want to lay in that bed and stay cuddled up under those warm covers or call somebody up for a cuddle, it is natural, okay? So our focus today is going to be on relieving tension from our body. We're going to move slow. And I always tell my students that moving slow does not necessarily mean easy. We are so used to moving at a fast pace. Our nervous systems are moving fast to keep up with what's going on in our daily lives. So when we start to move slower and with more intention with our body and breath, sometimes some things can come up for us. I personally always share that I have ADHD, and sometimes that stillness can feel like a threat to my body. It can feel uncomfortable in my body. So yoga doesn't have to be stiff. If you need to add some additional movement, wiggle the fingers and toes, open the eyes, that is okay. You are learning your body. So what may look good and feel good in my body may not be the same in yours, all right? So this is a time for you to come to your mat, your bed, the rug, wherever you are, and learn your body, reconnect with it, and learn what tension means for you. Whenever we feel tension in our body, that is our body just giving us a sign of, hey, something's going on here. This time of year, it's colder, so our body is naturally going to tense up under that colder weather. Our shoulders are gonna try to creep up toward those ears, right? You may feel the heaviness on your shoulder, your crown and your head may be down more. So we're gonna break some of that up. Everything in this practice is an invitation, meaning I invite you to give it a try. I will give you a few different options for what we're doing today and see what works for you. There is no right or wrong way to yoga. As long as you are feeling good in your body, you are safe and not injuring yourself, and alignment may look a little different for each body as well, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Find a comfortable seat. Put on some of your favorite music if you would like to. You can be doing this alone, maybe grab someone in the house and have them join you. We're gonna get into a seat and we're gonna go ahead and cross those legs. Now I always say go ahead and reach back there and grab what you have and lift it on up. These are your sit bones, your glutes, and allow that to support you. We're gonna lengthen the spine and sit up nice and tall. So you can inhale the shoulders up toward the ears, and then exhale the shoulders down and back. You may already feel like your heart space, your chest has opened up a little bit more. You can place the hands at your side or right on your thighs. And I invite you to close your eyes. We're gonna take a second to drop into this space, to be fully present in this space. And starting to bring our attention to our breath. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. And a slow exhale out through the mouth. Continue this breath at whatever pace feels good for you for a few more rounds. And giving our permission to slow down. Giving ourselves permission to slow down. I invite you to repeat the affirmation, I am in no rush. I am in no rush. Invitation to use your voice and repeat the affirmation, I'm right on time. Deep inhale. And exhale, I am right on time. Throughout our practice today, I invite you to use your voice. Just like movement is a way for us to release tension and energy that's built up in the body, your voice is a powerful tool to do that as well. So if you have your music playing, sing along. This can also help you to remember to breathe. If you're new to using your breath in movement, you can sing. You may notice that you yawn or you sigh. You may notice that air is coming out of all kinds of other places as you're moving. You are releasing that energy from the body. Allow it to happen. We're going to start to do that by inhaling in through the nose. And on the exhale, I invite you to open the mouth, relax the tongue, deep sigh. Good. Twice more. Inhale in through the nose. On the exhale, open the mouth, relax the tongue, deep sigh. You got it, you're doing great. One more, inhale in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, relax the tongue, let it out. Beautiful. We're gonna bring some movement into our practice. Inhale, go ahead and look on up, gently tilt the chin toward the ceiling. On the exhale, bring your chin into your chest. Really press your chin toward your chest here. You'll feel that in the back of the neck, across the top of the shoulders. We'll breathe here, 3 deep breaths. Good, starting to work with some neck circles in any direction. Take it slow. We can carry a lot of tension in the neck, in the shoulder area. And they call it a weight on our shoulders for a reason, right? Have you ever heard that term? If you start to feel a sense of pressure or urgency, go back to that reminder, I am allowed to move slow. Go ahead, switch directions. And once more around. Beautiful. Meet me right back at center, nice neutral spine. We inhale the hands up overhead. Good. We exhale as we twist to the right side. The right hand comes behind us, that left hand can rest on the thigh, and we look over that right shoulder. You'll notice that your left knee is going to want to lift up. Try to ground that left knee down. Imagine that you're pressing it toward the mat. That right shoulder is going to want to creep up toward the ears. Those shoulders love to be next to those ears sometimes, y'all. You got to break them up. Separate them. Drop that right shoulder down away from the ear. And we breathe here. The focus of our spinal twist is not just turning and straining our neck. Our twist is coming from our core. So imagine that as you get deeper into it and exhale, you turn your belly button more toward the right. Then the neck follows. Beautiful. Breathe here. You are in no rush. Good. On your next inhale, we inhale the hands right back up overhead. We face center. Look at that beautiful face. We exhale, we turn it over to the left side this time. Right hand goes on that thigh, left hand comes behind you. And again, if you want to get deeper in your twist, you turn from that belly button. Neck follows. This is the time of year when we can also be looking at our budget, right? And trying to figure out our finances. And sometimes some of the first things to go are things for our health and wellness. And it's just a reminder that your body and your breath are completely free. And these are practices that you can come back to without having to spend anything. And also a reminder that you are an investment that is worth it. You are worth it. So whether it's 5, 10, 15 minutes, whether it's that gym membership, know that it is an investment in yourself. And you deserve it. Inhale, looking forward, hands up overhead. Good. We exhale the hands out 90 degrees. Fingers are nice and wide. You can also add in a slight back bend here, looking up toward the sky. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, open up nice and wide. Inhale, heart center. Exhale and open. Good. Last one. Inhale and center. This time we exhale and open, really pressing the scapula, those shoulder blades and lats together. Good. Exhale, heart center. Beautiful. Taking a deep inhale here. We exhale, we take the right hand, placing it by our right hip. We inhale, we lift the left hand up toward the sky and gently have a side bend here. Good. We're keeping the chest open. That left arm is right near that left ear. We're not dipping into that right shoulder. Create some space here and breathe. Good, go ahead, bringing it over to the other side. Left hand by left hip. Right hand reaches up and over, breathing here. Good, exhaling both hands down by your side. We're gonna get into the hips and the legs a little bit now. So taking that left leg, straightening out, and then that right foot is gonna be on the inside of that left thigh. We're gonna get into these hamstrings, the back of the legs. So notice how this feels for you, adjust as you need to. And starting to play around with stretching that hamstring a little bit. You'll flex and point the foot away from you. Good, and then go ahead, point those toes towards you. You'll feel that in the calf, the hamstring. A few movements just like this. Just starting to say hello to the back of those legs. Good, next we inhale the hands up overhead. Point that chest towards your bent leg. On the exhale, this left hand reaches toward that left foot, or maybe it touches the ankle. Wherever it lands, that's beautiful. And we breathe here. That right bicep is by the right ear. Good, and go ahead and open up a little more. You are in no rush. Beautiful, a deep side stretch. One more big breath here. Good, and go ahead and release. Now we inhale those hands up overhead. We point our chest toward that straight leg. We exhale, we fold over that leg. And there's so many options here. You can grab onto that ankle. Maybe you grab onto the toes. If you have a pillow at home, you can place a few pillows here and make this a lot more restorative. You can spend some time here. Breathing deeply. Good, inhale, taking your time, coming right back up. Roll those shoulders back. Beautiful. We're gonna take this left ankle and go ahead and bring it right behind you. This is our 90-90 position. Beautiful. Spending just a moment here, seeing how it's feeling in the body. You'll notice a little bit of stretch in the hip already. And we're gonna work with our twist here. So we inhale up overhead. Exhale, twist over to that right side again. Right hand behind you, left hand on the thigh. And see if you can get a little deeper this time. Meaning you inhale in through the nose, and on the exhale, you twist from that core, that center, just a little more, then the neck follows. Y'all got it, you're doing great. I really hope you're proud of yourself. You could be doing something else right now, but you decided to take a few minutes for yourself, a few minutes to take care of your body, your mind. That's a big deal. Inhale up overhead. Good. Exhale, drop the hands down. This time we just switch out the legs. What we do on one side, we do on the other. So the right leg comes out, left foot on the inside of that right thigh. See how that feels in the body, and same thing here, pointing the toes toward you and away. Hello, hamstrings. A lot of times people will tell me, well, I'm just not flexible, or I'm too tight. And I like to say that is how we release the tension. You don't have to be flexible. You don't have to be a certain size. You don't have to be wearing certain clothes, none of these things to be able to practice yoga. Inhale the hands up overhead. Good, point that chest toward the bent leg. Exhale, right hand toward the right ankle or maybe the toes. And we breathe here. 3 slow, deep breaths. Good, you're doing great. You got it. Inhale, go ahead and lift those hands on up. This time we fold forward over that straight leg. So go ahead, point that chest toward that right leg. Exhale, forward fold. One more big breath. Good, inhale, go ahead, come on up. We bring this right foot behind us, our 90-90 position. Beautiful, see how that feels in the hips. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist to the left side, left hand behind you, right hand on that thigh, and twist here. Three big breaths. Beautiful. Now we're going to come into our tabletop, our all four position. So you can go ahead and straighten out, come forward, take the hands, wheel them over to one side. The hands are in alignment with the shoulders, the knees are in alignment with the hips. We're going to start to work with the spine a little bit, our cat-cow position. Inhaling, looking on up, dropping your belly down. Really let your belly relax, y'all. We go around trying to suck our belly in all of the time. Give it a little love, let it relax. Take an inhale. On the inhale, you're pressing the mat away. So you'll feel that power and tension right in the shoulders here. You're gonna press the mat away. Chin comes into your chest. We round the upper back. Belly button comes in, breath out. Good. As you inhale into the nose, you begin to look on up, drop the belly down. As you exhale, hands press the mat away, chin to chest, belly button comes in, breath out, round the upper back. Move through a few of these, whatever pace feels good to you. And again, yoga doesn't have to be stiff, y'all. If you bring your hips into it a little bit, you can. Beautiful. You can add some hip circles, bringing them over to one side as you inhale up. Bringing them around in a circle and to the other side as you exhale and press away. Two more. Last one. Beautiful, meeting at a nice neutral spine. So flat back. We inhale, lifting the left hand up toward the sky. Our eyes follow where our hands go. Good, as you exhale, take this left hand, bring it back toward the left hip and around. Starting to open up that shoulder a little bit. Inhale, lifting it up, and exhaling it around. Two more times. Last one. This time, we exhale, we take that left hand, we thread the needle, palm is facing up. That left hand goes underneath the right hand, left ear, left shoulder, drop on down. Hips stay right where they are. And breathe here. You have a few options for your right hand. If you want to open up the right shoulder a little bit, those right fingertips can go to the small of your back. Or you can take that right hand and straighten it out in front of you. Beautiful. Using your right hand to lift you up, you press on up. We go right back to tabletop. And what we do on one side, we do on the other, taking that right hand, inhaling the right hand up toward the sky. As you exhale, you bring it around, working with some circles here. Good, you're doing great. One more. Good, then threading the needle, taking that right palm, go ahead, bring it underneath the left arm, right shoulder, right ear drops down. Left hand presses you on up. We come back to tabletop. Y'all got it. You are doing so good. We're going to take this right leg, and that right foot is going to go ahead and kick back. The right toes are grounded here. If you have any wrist injuries, don't push too far on the wrist. You can even refrain from this part. But we're going to take an inhale. As you inhale, you gently go forward past the wrist just a little bit. And on the exhale, we ground ourselves into that right heel. So the right heel pushes down toward the mat. You'll feel this in the calf, the hamstring. Inhale forward. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bring it back. Last one, inhale, forward. This feels so good right now because I was wearing new heels to work and my calves are on fire. Breathe here, 3 deep breaths, really pressing that heel toward the mat. We come right back to tabletop. Beautiful. Then we're gonna take that right leg and we're gonna kickstand it out toward the right, our gate pose. Good, that big toe and that side of the foot is gonna be grounded. We take an inhale, exhale, sink the hips back. Inhale, bring it up. Bring it back. Good, forward. And back. Forward. Good, last one. Sink those hips back. Spending a few breaths here. Beautiful, inhale, come on up. Back to tabletop, bring that right leg in. What we do on one side, we do on the other side. So we take that left leg, bring it back, toes are grounded down onto the ground. Inhale, gently press forward, past those wrists if it's in your practice. Exhale, sink into that left heel. As you move through your practice, you may notice that one side is tighter than the other. And we do not shame ourselves, we do not hate ourselves, we do not guilt ourselves into any kind of change. This is a practice where we are on our mat with love and observation. I notice that this side of my body is tighter. I may notice that this position is more difficult for me. It's just an invitation to learn your body more, to listen to it and notice what it needs. Last one. Good, now we take this left leg, kickstand it out to the left. Trying to keep that foot in alignment with the hip. Inhale, gently forward, exhale, bring it back. Moving through a few of these, you got it. Keep using your breath. If you notice that you're someone that tends to hold your breath through movement, again, you notice it. You're not hard on yourself about it. And you start to learn how to make changes. A great way to do that is by being audible, breathing out and making noise for each breath. Many people who practice yoga at home through YouTube do it for so many different reasons. One of those reasons can be that you may have not had a good experience in a yoga studio. Some of us are socially anxious. And I just invite you to remember that you paid for that time on that mat, okay? People are not as worried about us as we think. And you deserve to be able to move freely without judgment. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring that left knee in, back to tabletop. We're going to move into our puppy pose for today. So everything will be down on the mat. And we're going to take our hands as we exhale, keeping the hips nice and high. I'm going to exhale the hands all the way out. Goal is to drop the chest, those armpits down toward the mat. Really relieving that stress in those shoulders across the back. So on the inhale, we inhale in through the nose. On the exhale, if you would like to get deeper, imagine those armpits moving closer to the mat, your chest, your heart melting deeper into the mat. Breathe here. Good. Using your hand, you're going to go ahead and lift right back on up to tabletop. We're going to make our way onto our back so you can kick those knees right underneath you and lay it on down. You can place your hands on the low belly, keeping the knees bent. If there's any tension in that low back, really pressing the tailbone into the mat. Good. Taking an inhale and bringing that right knee into your chest, wrapping your arms around it. Rolling out the right ankle. Permission to slow down. I am right on time. Taking that right ankle, bringing it across that left thigh, figure 4. Beginning to open up that right hip here. Taking the hands, grabbing on the back of the left thigh and lifting all of this right on up. Again, if you want more of a stretch in that hamstring, you can flex those toes towards you. You can rock the hips gently side to side, keeping those shoulders grounded down on the mat. Good, y'all got it when you're ready. Keeping the legs just like they are, we're gonna turn our hips over to the left side. The shoulders are gonna wanna go with you. Keep those shoulders grounded down on the mat and drop all of this over to the left. Good, you can stay right here if this is enough. You can also bring the hands 90 degrees at your sides. Good, we're gonna inhale, bring all this back onto the mat. And switch out those legs. Left knee comes down, inhale, right knee into your chest. Roll out that right ankle. Right ankle over left thigh. Breathing here. Using your hands, go ahead, lift it all up. More of a stretch, you can point those toes towards you. And when you're ready, we drop this all over to the right. Turn those hips to the right. Shoulders stay grounded down. The twist is going to be on our back here. Beautiful option to bring those hands out to either side, 90 degrees. And rest here. Good. Inhale, go ahead, turn those hips back down onto the mat. We go for our happy baby. Lifting up those knees. Imagine those knees are coming into the armpits a little bit. Our hands can grab from the outside of our foot or our big toe. A reminder as this weather is getting colder that these are practices practices that are pouring love into you, that are allowing your body to release some tension, hopefully some of those feel-good hormones. As it gets colder, we can want to pick up that phone and text people and call people that maybe we shouldn't be texting and calling. So just remember to take care of your heart and to pour some of that love into yourself. We all need a hug. We all need love, no matter what you say. So whatever you do, just make sure you're honoring yourself, you're loving yourself, and you are around people that are good for you and your body too. Our body always tells us when we are in situations that aren't the best. So listen to her. Bring the bottoms of those feet together. Good. Knees are pressing out. 2 deep breaths here. Exhale, relax it all down onto the mat. Notice if you still have any areas of tension in your body. You can notice that by the body still kind of being up off the mat. You're still holding yourself up off the mat. So squeeze those cheeks, those glutes together. And on the exhale, let them relax, let the feet fall away from one another. Spending our last few moments just with the reminder that I am on time. Not always there when you call, always on time. Gave you my all. I gotta figure out how to get music on my YouTube, y'all, because we love to sing at our classes. That is expression, maybe that is fun, that is release. But a reminder in this season as we come toward the end of the year, we can start to compare ourselves to everyone else and what they have accomplished, or we can look back and see that we may not be where we thought we would be at the end of this year. Again, nothing good comes from shaming ourselves, or hating ourselves, or bullying ourselves into change. I invite you toward the end of this year to celebrate. Celebrate the fact that you are still here in this body, in this breath. That is a big deal. There's also a choice. That is a choice that you made to stick with it, to still be here, to still try, to still show up, to still love, to still heal, to still forgive. That is a win. A win is a win, and that is a win. And if there is areas in your life where you need more discipline, there's things that you're working on, you can honor that too. We have today, we have tomorrow. It is not over yet. Releasing the tension in the face by inhaling those eyebrows up. Exhale and release. Inhale, clenching the jaw shut. On the exhale, I invite you to open the mouth, let the tongue hang out, let it out. Big sigh. Inhale, taking the hands, going ahead, lifting them on up. Exhale, wrap them around you. Big ol' hug, big hug. And give yourself a kiss on that shoulder. I am grateful to you for showing up today. But more importantly, I hope that you are grateful for yourself. I hope that you are proud of yourself for showing up and taking care of your body. And a reminder that as long as you are here, you have this body and this breath to come back to. Come on home. Big inhale. And as you exhale, lift those hands up overhead, interlace the fingers. fingers stretch nice and long, take up some space. This is like that good morning stretch. You ever get it in bed and the legs just start shaking? Good, go ahead and exhale. As you exhale, we take our time coming on up. So you're gonna roll over to your right side. It's gonna be your right, you're gonna roll this way. You're gonna roll over to your right side, like a fetal position. Hands are like a nice pillow. There's no rush, take a second here. Let your body know in the morning that it is okay to move a little slower. I know it's not always easy. Some of us have kids waking us up. The alarm goes off and we snooze it, and then we have to jump up. That just kind of sends our body into that fight or flight for the day, a rushed panic feeling. So if you can even roll over to your right side and take 3 deep breaths before you get up. It's like a little sip of water. Good, using your hands to lift you on up and come to a seat. Good morning, y'all, or good night, depending on where you are right now. Thank you for practicing with me. New videos will be released every Sunday. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.